What is going on with your YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, Grand Theft Auto Online Heist official trailer dropped yesterday. Rockstar dropped a bomb on us. We've been waiting to get some more info. We really just been waiting on the heist to drop, but as of right now, we'll do with just the info. All right, let's talk about it. We got good news and we got bad news. This video is going to run a little long, man. I'm going to be talking about a whole lot of info on the heist. They dropped a bunch of info. And I'm going to be giving my opinions and talking about a whole bunch of stuff, so rock with me for a little bit. All right, good news and bad news. Good news is it's coming, man. We're seeing a lot. We're seeing screenshots. We're seeing a trailer. They are talking about it, so we know it's on its way. Bad news, we don't have an exact date again. We just get early 2015. Who knows what that means, to be honest with you. Early 2015 can mean January. It also could mean April. I consider April to be early 2015. So we don't know when it's coming, but we do know it's on its way. Good news and bad news, man. We've heard this before, you know, coming spring, coming fall, coming summer. So early 2015, this is the most info we've gotten. So I guess I'll be optimistic, but until we get an exact date, I'm just not going to get too excited. All right, let's go over the news, and then I'll go into my opinions on the delay and everything else. All right, here's the info on the heist. I'm going to break down the actuals of the heist. This is directly from Rockstar. 4-player structure, man. I'm pretty sure this is for creative purposes. I thought it was going to be 6 or 8, but they said 4 players. So 4-player structure, probably to keep the heist interesting. They mentioned delays, and we'll talk about the reason for the delays and the reasons that they're citing, but 4-player structure. All right, you have to be ranked 12 or above. That's not too bad, man. It's pretty easy to rank up in this game, so being ranked 12 is not a strict requirement to do these heists. Okay, now let's get to the meat of it, things that we really didn't know how it's going to play out, but there will be one heist leader. That heist leader must own a high-end apartment, because those are the only apartments that have planning boards. So you got to own a high-end apartment, which is pretty expensive. So by the time you're ranked 12, I don't know if you have enough money to buy a high-end apartment, so you probably won't be the heist leader. But the leader must own a high-end apartment. Lester contacts the heist leader directly. Then you invite players into the crew. So you'll invite your 3 other dudes. After Lester contacts you, and you just set up your crew, man. Make sure you got 3 good dudes on your team. Okay, so after you set your crew up, you will prep the mission. All right, so you'll assign positions, you'll pick outfits, you'll pick how much of a cut the players will get. Now, here's one thing that they threw at us that I wasn't expecting. The heist leader personally fronts the setup costs. One of the things I need to know is how much that's going to cost. Is that going to be 100K? Is that going to be a 200K? Are they trying to encourage you to buy shark cards? Is it going to be that much money? I would really like to know, but that was a curveball. That was a wrench in the plan. Now, everybody's going to want to be the heist leader, but actually the way they broke it down, that I'm pretty sure at some point everybody will be a heist leader, and then you'll be the, you know, play a different position, because there's different experience depending on what part of the crew you are. So I'm pretty sure these are going to be things that we play over and over. All right, so here's one thing. Crew members get a cash payout for each prep mission. So when you're prepping a heist, when you're going to steal this, when you're going to shoot up this, you get paid if you're just a crew member. But the leader won't get paid until the finale, until the big end of the heist is over and you get the big payout. That's when the leader will get paid. So he'll probably get a little extra special cut. You'll have to set it up that way, I'm sure. All right, so in doing these heists, you'll run into new vehicles, new weapons, new items, and new clothing, which is always welcome. That's standard fare for Rockstar over the past year and a half with GTA 5, but it's always welcome. All right, let's get into some other juicy facts. 5 unique heists involving over 20 hours of gameplay. I like that. 5 sounds like a good number. 20 hours of gameplay is well needed in GTA Online. I feel like at times GTA Online does suffer from an identity crisis of, man, you get on, you got to figure out what you want to do. It's so much stuff to do. It's so much meaningless stuff to do that you got to kind of create the fun yourself. But these heists will be built-in fun. 20 hours, that's quite a bit. Okay, there's going to be rewards for playing all 5 heists in order with the same set of players. Pick a crew, man. Pick a crew that you're going to argue amongst, you're going to curse at, you're going to come together, and you're going to get things done. pick that dope crew, I know I'm gonna be picking mine. I already got people in my mind that I want to do these heists with. All right, there'll also be rewards for playing the heist in all first person. Yo, I'm gonna have to do that on the second swing because first person restricts your view so much. You know what? I'd rather just do that the second time around and play standard third person. All right, there'll also be rewards for meeting certain criteria. You know what? Those are going to be the rewards I don't get. How much damage you take, how fast you do it, how efficient you are. I suck. I'm not getting those rewards. I'm already planning on not getting those rewards. That is the meat of the info that Rockstar dropped. You can read the IGN article. I just picked the big bullet points, but that's the meat of the article. Now, let's talk about other parts of the article, the reasons for the delay, because the article did cover this. 2 reasons they cited. I'll give you the first one, and then I'll give you the second one. And then I'll tell you which one I really believe is the reason why. The main reason that they said these heists were delayed was because they had problems on making the heist exciting for all 4 people. Single player, they didn't run into that because you know what, when the heist was getting boring for somebody and you were just going to be the getaway driver and you're going to wait, you switch over to somebody that's in the meat of the action. Well, online, you're only one guy, so you can't switch over to anybody. You got to make sure that you make it fun for the getaway driver, the dude on lookout, the guy, you know, cracking a safe, the guy, whoever, you know, however they got these heists set up, you got to make it fun for everybody. And they said they had to do it and rewrite it and just to get it right. Now, I can see how that could be challenging. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a developer. I can see how that could challenge you. A year and a half worth of challenges, delay, I don't know. But yeah, to make it really exciting for everybody, you have to be on point with setting it up for all 4 people. Now, the second reason they give is that, you know what, they were creating next gen and PCs, so they didn't have, you know, staff dedicated that they needed to make the heist just as they wanted them. I agree with, or tend to believe that this is more the reason why it was delayed, and I have a slight problem with this. Now, you sold us a game already and you promised us something. Why don't you get that heist out, then focus on the next gen? It's not like the next gen had to come out this holiday season, but for money costs, of course it did. You know what? To maximize the dollar, it had to come out this holiday season. But yeah, I do have a slight problem with them pushing back the heist to bring out the next gen. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm loving this next gen, and I can tell it took a lot of effort, a lot of work. It feels like this game is completely reworked and this game is gorgeous, but you have pissed off a lot of people in the process. All right, now we're gonna get into opinion time. I need you guys to get active in the comments. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. I get really careless if you disagree, because sometimes you may change my mind. All right, first things first, will these heists live up to the over year and a half delay? I don't think they will. I just don't think in most people's minds that there's really anything that they can do to justify a year and a half delay. I don't see these heists being very much different from the single player heists, which were epic, but people have already done them. So if you launch that online and you're just doing them co-op with people, I don't think that most people are going to say that is worth a year and a half delay. Now, I tend to look at things from a different side. I look at things from my shoes as a consumer and their shoes as developers and content creators. I definitely applaud a company who doesn't just push out a product. In the day and age of these broken games coming out like Assassin's Creed Unity, these underwhelming games coming out like Watch Dogs, more broken games like Halo Master Chief Collection, it seems like the motto these days is build a game, put it out, fix it later. Now, Rockstar not putting these out because they want to get them exactly as their vision of the game is, you know what, I have to applaud that. I don't care how long the delay is. I don't want somebody putting out a product before they think it's ready. So I'm never really going to be mad that they delayed this product, especially if it's just based on, hey man, we want to get it as best as we can. Then yeah, they're applauded for that. And I look at things like this. If Rockstar never told us the heists were coming, this wouldn't be a problem. That was their biggest mistake, was telling us something's coming that wasn't ready. If they would have never told us the heists were coming, I don't think they would have lost 1 cent in sales. I don't know anybody who would have saw the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 5 if it excluded Heist, if there was no mention of Online Heist, saw the trailer, saw the online trailer, and said, you know what, I don't think that game has enough content, I'm not buying it, they need something else, I think they would have made every cent that they've already made. So that was their biggest mistake, and I know they know that. I know they have to be kicking themselves for telling us something was coming before it was ready. Just think at the position they be in if yesterday they released that online trailer, that trailer for Online Heist, and it was the first time we had ever heard of Online Heist or seen it. They would go from being the villain right now into the internet just deeming them the best company of all time by giving us this content for free. So I think that was their biggest mistake. And you know what a difference one mistake can make. Now, I'm looking forward to Heist. I know a lot of people say people don't care anymore. Definitely, I got a GTA 5 YouTube channel. I care. It looks like something that's gonna be fun. Drop comments. I rambled on enough. Hopefully you got a bunch of news, a bunch of info. I need to hear you guys' opinion. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.